Despite having a record sales month for the month of September, we're still down 12% year over year in comparison to last year in total sales. Watch this video and I'll provide an update for the month of September 2023. My name is Andrew. I'm a residential and commercial realtor here in Calgary, Alberta. Let's go. I encourage you to like and subscribe to my channel. I provide Calgary and area real estate related content as well as investor content. Like and subscribe, you won't be disappointed. So as I said, sales from year to date so January 2023 to present are down 15% in comparison to last year. As well, inventories remain down 24% from last year, September. So there's less inventory, more competition, higher prices. As of September, the months of supply is relatively low. We're at less than 2 months worth of supply on the market. And it's been a challenge because of all the strong inter-provincial migration has increased, which brings the housing demand to the higher demand and keeps us in that seller's market. When looking at detached homes, though we're still at record lows for the month, sales to new listings still remain relatively high at 76%. The decline in inventory levels have been driven by prices in homes that are under $700,000. So as the supply level shows improvement for those homes priced above $700,000, they're still not there. While detached sales improve over levels reported last year, much of the gain has been driven by higher priced properties with some supply options. Despite persistently a tight market conditions, the unadjusted benchmark for detached homes remains relatively stable from last year from last month at $696,100. Still 11% higher than levels reported last year at this time, but year over year gaining is about 20%, and predominantly in the East District to a low 9% in the center of the city. Detached homes saw a boost in September with new listings, and the sales activity between sale to new listings dropped below 70%. That's the first time it's done that since September of last year. The 1 month shift is supported a monthly increase in inventory levels, but with 295,000 units available, inventory has not been this low since 2005. Following 10 consecutive months of price gains, the benchmark in the month of September is at $621,000. Prices are still 11% higher than they were last year at this time. So the monthly pause in price is primarily driven by the adjustment in northwest districts, which saw monthly supplies rise above levels reported last year or this year, or last year and last month. So basically, new builders having new product in kind of the northwest quadrant of the city, Rockland, Appleton, Glacier Ridge, and in the west part of the city as well. Row homes or townhomes, there's a pullback in the month's sales was outpaced by the pullback in new listings, causing the sales to new listing ratio to fall at 84%. So conditions are still exceptionally tight, but it is an improvement over the 90% average reported in April. So the shift also has prevented any further month declines in inventory levels. However, with less than a month's supply, the persistently tight conditions continue to pace upward and put pressure on pricing. So with limited inventory, there's more competition, more potential buyers looking for that townhome, and prices are being driven upwards. The benchmark for townhomes in the month of September reached 419,400, and that's a gain of 1.5% and 17% higher level than was reported last year. So the 1.5% was a gain over August 2023. Significant gains were in the most affordable districts in the city. Condominiums. The apartment condominiums, new listings in September were at its highest reported for September, and it contributing to record sales for that month. Year to date, condominium sales have reached 6,286 sales. That's 25% gain, or 25% gain over last year, and a record high level for the city. So higher lending rates and tighter rental conditions have kept the demand for apartment-style condos product to be very strong. People who might have been in the semi-detached realm for purchasing, because of the higher rates, maybe are reconsidering product type and going down in product type just to get in the market. With apartment-style condos, persistent tight conditions have continued to drive price gains. You can see Calgary is still thriving with limited supply and the high demand, especially with that inter-provincial migration. So if you are thinking moving to Calgary or have any questions on Calgary or surrounding area market, don't hesitate to reach out. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I encourage you to like and subscribe, provide Calgary related content and investor content. If you like and subscribe, you won't be disappointed. This is Coach Joseph coaching you through the real estate process. Bye.